Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm outside, it's 85 degrees today. I'm enjoying the lovely weather. The wind is blowing. I'm in the shade. My couch cushions are falling down. Ah man, it's a wonderful day today. So one thing I wanted to talk about was I actually found a deal. And this deal, for all of you who are new to my channel, is an assumable loan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As you already know, I'm going to give you the best content available on any platform. Nobody talks about this type of stuff. Nobody talks about the type of loans that I talk about. And so if you want to hear more stuff like this, make sure you're clicking that bell notification on YouTube, and make sure you're subscribing on Rumble as well. All right. So this is an assumable loan, and all that means is that the house is either FHA or VA type product, loan product, and I get to assume that mortgage at its current price. So, for example, if you bought the house for $200,000 and the loan amount is now $193,000, I can purchase the house for whatever the cost is at the $193,000. So, for example, if you want to sell the home that you bought at $200,000 for $220,000, I need to come up with the closing costs and the difference of the $193,000 to $220,000. Whatever that difference is, if it's $35,000, if it's $40,000, I need to come up with that in cash in order to assume this loan. And some people might ask, why would you want to assume a loan when you can just put 3.5% down on a house? Well, I'm assuming the loan so that I can get the interest rate. Because if you're assuming the loan, then you can get the interest rate. So when everybody's talking about these 7% interest rates, 8% interest rates, I'm over here like, you just don't know what an assumable mortgage is. Because I'm still going to be able to get a loan for 3% interest as long as I assume the loan if it's a FHA or VA. Now, with that being said, this loan is 2.75%. But none of that really matters. What matters is, what is the monthly payment? Because if I know the monthly payment, then I can start to look at the rents for the area. And if I know the rents for the area, I can then understand how much would I be able to profit by assuming this mortgage. Now, currently, this house has been sitting on the market for 9 days, and it has already gone down in value by about $5,000. Because it's gone down in value, the cash that I need to bring to close is a little bit less. This means a lot more to me than a regular house on the market that you can buy at 3.5%, because $5,000 off a $400,000 house is only about $20 and is not going to do anything for me in terms of going down $5,000. But when you take off $5,000 from an assumable loan, that's $5,000 physical cash that I don't need to bring to the closing table. Now that makes a lot of sense, because I'm not going to refinance the money out, or else I'll lose the interest rate. Who would do that? Only an idiot, right? So $5,000 off the price on an assumable mortgage is absolutely terrific. Now, to assume this specific mortgage, it would cost me $66,000, including the closing costs right now today. And again, the interest rate is 2.75%. However, the monthly payment is $1,394.04. Okay, this monthly payment is more than any monthly payment on any of my individual homes. So this would be the biggest monthly payment on a single home. And this is actually a condo, which I don't prefer, but you got to take what you can, right? So the condo fees is not too bad. And from my agent, I'm being told that there are no rental restrictions. Because of that, I feel a little bit better about going into an HOA type of property. With that being said, I still have to do my due diligence. How much are the rents for this type of house? So when I looked at the house, it's a 2-bedroom house. It is also less bedrooms than any property that I have. All the properties that I have are 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. However, what I like about this condo is that it has multiple baths. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, right? So with no risk, there's no reward. Now that I know the house typically really costs $1,400 a month, I need to at least, at the very minimum, be able to make $1,600 a month, because there's no way I can take on such a risk and only be making about $100 a month, right? It doesn't make sense. It's not common sense. You don't want to spend $66,000 a month to make $100 a month. So, from my perspective, when I checked the rents, I saw that there was some 2 bedrooms going for about $1,600. So that would be $200 more than the current rent. Is that enough for me? Probably not. I need to be making at least $300. If I make $300 a month, that's about $3,600 a year. On $66,000, that is a 5% return. I'm making a 5% return in my savings account right now. Okay? But we all know that the high interest rates on the savings account won't last forever. And a condo with 2.5 baths can be a nice 5% gain every single month to see. So it's at least worth taking a look at. Although it does incur more risk than a savings account, it's still worth taking a look at. Now, if I was able to get $1,800 a month for this property, I would be looking at a 7% return. That is a lot better in my estimation. A 7% return is more than worth the risk, especially in this market, and to get me a condo with 2.5 bathrooms in a great location. And that's exactly why I need to see the property so that I can assess, is this a property that I would live in? Is this a property that I would want to rest my head? Is this something that I would eventually pay $1,800 a month for? And if all those answers are yes, then it would definitely be something that I'm willing to look into. And because of that, I also have to understand that I don't need to buy this property for $66,000. I do not believe that, although they just purchased it 3 years ago, that it will sell for $66,000 more than what they originally bought it for. Especially as a 2-bedroom, you're not going to see many families clamoring for this type of home. Not a 2-bedroom home. And the assumable mortgage is not an FHA mortgage. It's a VA mortgage. That means it has to be a veteran who does not have a VA loan already out. And, I just don't see any veteran in this economy not working for the government. So I do believe that I'm probably one of the only people in Columbus that can get this property. And that might just be wishful thinking on my part, but they've already dropped the price in just 9 days by $5,000. I wonder what will happen in 2 weeks. You see, the less money I have to bring to closing, the higher my investment gain is. If it's $50,000 instead of $66,000, now that 5% will turn into a higher percentage, and that 7% will turn into a higher percentage. And if I can get it to $40,000, now it's a no-brainer. Now, if I can bring $40,000 to closing instead of $66,000, now it's a no-brainer. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Again, high risk, high reward. I don't really think it's too risky though. When you look at the environment, I can definitely see it renting for 1,500, 1,600 if it's in a steam condition. And if it literally blows me out of the water when I go and walk through this house, if it blows me out of the water when we assess this property, then I do believe I might be able to get 1,700 for it, and that's $300 a month in passive income, and that is something that I can't wait to be looking forward to. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.